Hello. I just wanted to show you a little demo of how to do an Italian tubular cast on and talk about a little bit about what I use it for. One thing I use it for is when I'm doing brioche, two-color brioche. Uh, the Italian cast on, I can do it in two colors, and it actually creates an edge so that your piece starts off two colors instead of just casting on with one color and then having to divide it up into two colors. The tubular cast on is also quite stretchy, so I like to use it for my raglan sweaters. So this is the neck piece for the raglan sweater. And when I do that, when I do the cast on, I pick a needle size that's 3 sizes smaller than what the ribbing will be knit in. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the two-color Italian cast on that I use for the brioche. And what we're going to do is first you're going to make a knot with your two colors of yarn. And we're going to have the dark color in the front and the light color in the back. And I'm going to bring my needle in the middle of those two strands and hold my finger on the knot. Okay, so first I'm going to pick up the light colored yarn. So I'm going to bring my needle forward and over the pink yarn, down under, back up in the middle, and then I'm wrapping that blue yarn around, going underneath both of these strands and pulling down. Okay, then to pick up the pink one, we're going to go around the back, go under both, pick up that pink one, go back under the blue. Okay, try it again. So I'm going over the pink one, up in the middle, I'm grabbing the blue one and coming back underneath both. And then I'm going to go over the blue one, pick up that pink one, and then come underneath. There's a real rhythm to it. There you go. Now, when I'm doing brioche, you want to have an odd number of stitches that you cast on. So let's see, so that would be an even number. So we don't count the knot. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's 9. So what I do is I ease this up to the end of the needle, grab it, and flip it around to create a little clove hitch so that that yarn's trapped underneath. There you go. So that would be an odd number of stitches cast on to do brioche, and then when you start your brioche, you just drop this one off, and your blue is the first and the last stitch. Okay, now imagine I'm going to cast on for a raglan sweater, and this time I'm just going to cast on in one color. And when I cast on, it's about 80 stitches, and so you'd like to use a lifeline so I don't get too confused about what I've just cast on. So I fold my yarn like this, and then this is the top yarn, and I like to just lay the safety strand on top and pull my loop, and then this strand is just kind of trapped in the knot. It will come out. It does pull out pretty easy, so be careful not to pull it out until you're ready. Okay, so I'm going to tighten this. This is my first stitch. Going to grab these two tails in my left hand, and then in my right hand I'm just going to gently wind up this blue yarn, and we're going to start. So I'm gonna start by picking up the back one first, just to try and keep this. So that's the first 2 stitches. I bring my safety yarn over, and then the rhythm is picking up the back one, front one, and then I bring this safety yarn to the back. Then I pick up the back one and the front one. Lost my tension there. And then I bring the safety yarn to the front, pick up the back one, pick up the front one, bring my safety yarn to the back one, front one. So I just do this every 2 stitches. I like to do it every 2 stitches so I can keep track of whether I'm, where I'm at, whether I need to pick up the back strand or the front strand. And then when I'm counting, it's pretty easy. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And you can use your Lifeline as a marker to help you count. So there you go. That's how I do my Italian tubular cast on, in 2 colors and in 1 color with a Lifeline. All right, enjoy.